No, you bad dog. No! No. Hello, my name is Team Floppington, and I hope you are having a great day. And if you're not, I hope I can make it better by showing you how to get food in Minecraft. So, let's get into it. So, we're going to be touching on farming in this episode and getting food. So, basically, there's two different ways you can get food. You can either farm food from animals. As you can see over there, I've captured a cow, and we're going to be breeding that cow for all its leather and its food and its beef, its steak. But there's also farming. So there's four good things you can farm. Now you can farm like pumpkins and melons and beetroot seeds or whatever. But those aren't really a good food source. Really, the only reason why you would farm pumpkins or melons is because you would trade them with villagers. So the three like good food sources are wheat, which you have to craft into bread, and potatoes, which you smelt in a furnace to get cooked potatoes, and those are actually a pretty good early game food source because they give you a decent amount of saturation, but they're also really cheap and easy to get. And I'll touch more on what saturation is, but the third one you can farm it are carrots. Now, carrots are not very good early game, but golden carrots are overpowered. They have the most saturation as any item of food in this game. But let's stop here, and I'm going to build a little barn shack type thing in a third person time lapse while also farming some crops. So I have a little over 3 stacks of seeds. Well, actually, no, I have exactly 3 stacks of seeds. Man, I am messing up everything. But yeah, I'm gonna do that, but I'm going to craft a diamond hoe. And some people might think that this is a little wasteful, but there actually is an achievement where you have to use a full diamond hoe, and I would like to go through all of the achievements. So I'm gonna craft this, and let's get into this time lapse. Okay, guys, so I hope you enjoyed that time lapse. I definitely enjoyed making it. But let's just give you a quick rundown of everything that I built. So, I built this barn, and I've recorded this video in 2 days, and I logged on today and I was like, wow, that actually looks really good. I forgot how good it looks. Um, but yeah, I really like this barn. Has a nice aesthetic and everything like that. I use lanterns to light everything up because it was getting a little dark in here. I used some path blocks. I used some spruce, kind of get some dirt. Later in the series, once we have like silk touch and everything, we'll come back and detail this path a little more. But I think it looks fine right now. And I added some barrels. I eventually want to add some hay bales back here because I feel like hello there. I feel like that'll work more with the barn theme, but obviously we just started this farm and we don't have any hay bales. So we do have lots of sugarcane. This isn't even all the sugarcane. I have like 5 stacks of paper. This farm right here is doing really well. It's just churning out sugarcane. Nothing in there. We have been doing a decent amount of farming. I've just been while building the barn or preparing whatnot. I've been harvesting the crops. Pretty good, pretty good. But I'm gonna show you how to basically like get an animal into an enclosure, and by an animal I mean that cow right there. Okay, so basically, what saturation is it's how long it takes for you to get hungry again. So on the right hand corner of your hot bar, you have those like little T-bone shank type things. And that's not what I'm talking about. So basically, if you eat food, you get to full hunger again. uh, Basically, the more saturation, the longer it takes for you to get hungry again. So, golden carrots have really good saturation because if you eat one, then you won't get hungry again for quite a long time. But they may not have the most T-bones. So, I think they have like three, but steak, on the other hand, has four and also has a decent amount of saturation. So, yeah, a little pro tip for you there. And we have our first cow in like so. And that was really easy. I'm just going to close that up like that and go get the other cow. And boom, we have two cows in here. Or should I say moo? But basically, we have two cows in here, and with cows, you're going to basically. Can I look at y'all? No. Okay, I'll just come in here with y'all. So you're gonna take some wheat, and each animal needs one piece of the food of that they've been programmed to eat. So for cows, it's wheat. I think for sheep, it's wheat. For pigs, I think it's carrots. For horses, I think it's apples. But basically, if I feed one of them, they're gonna get these hearts, and then they're gonna look at each other, and boom, that now you have a baby cow, and looks like we got an achievement for that. And one oh no, there's a raid. I'm not prepared for that. Um, but once these two cows have breeded once, that you can't, I'm clicking on them, but I can't breed them again. But I can feed this little guy, and it's really a waste of wheat to feed him and then for him to grow up. So I just honestly will just wait. But there's a little situation out there, and I don't know how to handle it. Okay, well, I'm just gonna go about my business. So I'm probably not gonna show you how to get sheep, and that's the other animal in here. It's basically the same as cows and everything, but the sheep are over that mountain over there, quite a ways away, and it's just gonna be a serious hassle to do that. What am I gonna do about y'all? What am I gonna do? No, you bad dog! No! No. I spent so much work. No. Okay, so we have successfully gotten two sheep, except one of them has white wool and one of them has a gray wool. And that actually brings us to another point, because you can actually dye sheep's wool. So whichever color you need, instead of dyeing the actual wool and wasting all your dye, you can just use one and dye the coat, and then you can shear the sheep as many times. But I don't know if you can dye an already gray coat into a white coat. I'm going to go try that because I actually need white wool. So it looks like the sun is about to go down, so let's make this snappy. Now, if I go into here and then I can. Okay, that makes my job a lot easier. So I don't need to go get another sheep. So I went all the way over there and found some sheep, and I mean, yay. So let's just breed these guys up like that, and I mean, yay. And you actually do get XP from here, so you can actually get XP and everything like that. Okay, so I'm in my starter base. You know, you got the mine, you got the bed, got all the chests, you got the furnace, if y'all did not remember from episode 1. So, there is this thing called a fishing rod, and basically it's crafted like this, and a lot of people use this in a AFK fish farm. And the reason why AFK fish farms are so popular is because when you're fishing, you can actually get loot as well as fish. And fish is actually not a particularly bad food source, especially early game, and not exactly late game. They don't give you the most saturation, but they're in vast quantities and easy to get. So like if you have a guardian farm, then they're very easy to get. So I'm just gonna be sat here fishing. Oh, here we go. And we got one, and we have that achievement. So that there, you might have seen a little like bubbly blue thing coming towards my fishing rod, and that is actually a fish. So when that bubbly blue thing gets to your bobber, then boom, you need to bring back your fish. And would you look at that? We already have 2 fish. And that, I'm not gonna do very much fishing because honestly we have this right here, but it's just a demonstration, and I wanted y'all to know that this was a option if you cannot find any other cows or sheep or anything like that. And would you look at that? It looks like our baby cow grew, and that might mean that we can breed up his parents again, maybe. Yes, and yes, there we go. And now this really gets into zero point 0.5 exponents because you need to breed 2 cows to get 1 cow, and then 2 cows to get another cow, and then you need to breed those again. What? It's math. Okay, so basically the more cows you have, the more baby cows you're gonna get. And same with sheep and pigs and everything like that. But one more quick thing about the fishing is these food sources are not very good on their own. I think they only give you like half a T-bone. So what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to smelt these up in a furnace or a smoker, and that will actually give you cooked salmon and cooked cod, and they actually do quite a bit more than just their raw variants. So I'm going to harvest all that, and we'll see what we do next. So I harvested all of that sugarcane over there, and I'm just gonna plop it into this little farming barrel. So I'm also gonna put that in there, and I don't really know why the farmer would be holding all the sugarcane. Maybe it was a more viable resource to farm or sell or something like that, but I don't know. But I'm basically just gonna stockpile sugarcane, everything like that, because definitely have enough sugarcane to make paper and books for enchanting, which we will maybe cover on next episode. I'm between enchanting and getting XP or building a house. So I don't really know which one I will do next. But yeah, it looks like our sheep has grown up, and let's put those over there, and let's actually shift click these 2 guys so we can just have a little more space in our hotbar. And let's just breed those guys up. So now we have 4 sheep. And the next time we'll get 2 sheep, and then so forth and so on. And it looks like that little cow is still a baby. So yeah, I'm running low on food, kind of. So I'm gonna go back to our starter base and go get some more food. Okay, so I'm back, and I got some more pork chops, everything like that. I love me some pork chops. But I don't know what you have and haven't seen on YouTube. But if you have seen my video on how to install Optifine, shaders, and resource packs and data packs, then you know that I know how to do that. And I would really like to install some data packs on this world, mainly armor stand equipping things, not equipping, but if you watch Hermitcraft, you know a member of Hermitcraft is very good at armor standing. And basically what armor standing is, I don't know if I'm using that word correctly, is basically you can have a like a pickaxe laid down on a barrel or something like that, or you can make people do certain poses with the armor stand and everything like that. And I would really like to do that. I'll probably throw up some pictures on what I'm talking about so you get a vague idea of what I want to do. I would really like to do that in this world, and definitely do that as a data pack. Also, I would like more heads, because Minecraft doesn't really have that many heads besides withers, zombies, creepers, and skeletons, and you really can't make very many people with those. So I was thinking I'd get, some more heads, everything like that. So if y'all are on board for that, tell me in the comments. But if no one says anything, which is more likely to happen, cause yeah, but I'm gonna do it anyway. So I'm definitely gonna do that, and maybe throw in a few in. And definitely I'm going to change some crafting tweaks, little things, like being able to craft an enchanted golden apple, which I think will be very good, and I am very on board, especially because it's hardcore, and if I ever need a pop golden apple, I want it to be enchanted. So I'm back in the barn, and I have bred up the sheep, and what I'm noticing is that sheep actually grow up faster than cows, which is quite interesting. And you can see that they have uh, uh, made this grass into dirt, is what I'm trying to say. And that's basically, if I shear them, which I haven't done yet, which I think they just have to eat to grow up. Maybe we'll see that guy grow up. Doesn't look like it, but if you shear them, they eat a piece of grass and then they get their wool back. So it's not like on a timer or anything like that. It's just, are gonna grow up. Nope. It's just they have to have access to grass, but cows, on the other hand, do not have to have access to grass. So, in a few episodes, we will come back and make this look all churned up, dirty, mucky. But we actually can't do that on the sheep side because they need grass, unfortunately. But yeah, that's gonna be the end of this episode. So real quick, I have lots of seeds here, and I think I really want just like a huge wheat field. So I might do that on a stream maybe tomorrow, tomorrow of the day this is coming out, basically. So yeah, look out for that. And yeah, just tell me if you're cool with me installing some data packs in the comments. Leave a like, and I'm actually going to do something I do not ask people to do a lot, and that is turn on notifications. So please, I would love it if you turned on notifications and got notified of when I uploaded. So that's going to be the end of this episode of the Hardcore Survival Guide. So if you liked it, leave a like. If you really liked it, subscribe. That's all for now. See you next one. Goodbye.
Just say goodbye.